Here at the University of Iowa, the most stressful week for students is right around the corner, final exam week. Students must prepare themselves for long nights of studying, which can cause some students to have stress-induced anxiety. Allie Morrison, one of the many students here on campus, suffers from anxiety. Even though Allie has found positive ways to control her anxiety, it hasn't always been easy for her.
First time I started having a panic attack, I wasn't really sure what it was. I was just like, oh, it's just college stress. And then it's like once you have your first one and it happens over and over again, that's when you kind of realize that okay, this is an issue. I know, me personally, when I know I'm gonna have a panic attack, I start tearing up and obviously I start to cry, and it's just every little thing you think about makes you cry, whether it's a good or bad situation.
For many students, it's easy for them to study at the library and take a break every once in a while to lower their stress levels. But because of Allie's anxiety, she has her own stress-reducing techniques.
Just keeping myself involved and busy with other people and friends and that sort of thing helps a lot with the de-stressing.
The University Counseling Service is one of the resources that some students use to reduce their stress-induced anxiety. Dr. Sam Cochran, the director of the Counseling Service here at the university, shares some of his knowledge about anxiety and when it's best to seek help.
We all are going to encounter stresses in the environment that are going to make us anxious from time to time. That's not unusual, it's not abnormal. But it's when the anxiety tends to really interfere with your work, your schoolwork, your interpersonal relationships, your general sense of well-being, that it tends to become a problem that someone should try and get help for.
Making a list of what students need to get done and exercising are the best things Dr. Cochran thinks can help decrease stress, especially since finals week is the craziest time of the year.
And then we see a big spike right about now, 2-3 weeks before finals, as the semester's closing down and we're all realizing how much needs to get done and how much time is left to get it done, and it's just stressful, and so anxiety can tend to pop up some towards as we approach the end of a semester.